Today, I want to share some news with all of you. As many of you know, the past 3 years have presented me with challenges in the form of injuries and surgeries. I've worked hard to return to full competitive form, but I also know my body's capacities and limits, and its message to me lately has been clear. Of all the gifts that tennis has given me over the years, the greatest, without a doubt, has been the people I've met along the way. My friends, my competitors, and most of all the fans who give the sport its life.
So it's quite some time ago.
You remember seeing me at Wimbledon probably,
Yeah.
Which it was a tough walk for me to do. Injured, trying to rehab, trying to come back. I don't know, I'm still active, but not having played. But I'm really, really happy I went to Wimbledon, and on court I said, I hope I can come back, like you said, one more time.
We hope so.
I really believe that still.
I remember that.
So in the weeks and the days that followed that, I could really feel my knee wasn't doing what it wanted it to do anymore. One of my big moments, of course, was winning my 15th slam at Wimbledon. You know, when Pete was sitting there. Anything after that was a bonus. It's funny, I haven't really gone into deep diving, thinking about what are those moments, you know, top of my head, obviously thinking about first Wimbledon.
So much Federer.
And thanks to everybody, it's great!
Congratulations, Roger Federer!
Sampras at Wimbledon.
Thank you.
Which match are you the most proud of, and where you feel like you played the best tennis ever?
It's the US Open finals against Leighton Hewitt, where I win 6-love, 7-6, 6-love.
My.
World number one, showed the world that I was a deserving world number one at what level. And it was against a guy who I respect so much.
It is Peter Carter who made Federer the player he is today. Carter discovered the Swiss child prodigy in the city of Basel.
Yeah, I mean, so it's actually a really nice story. He came to play club tennis in my club back in Basel at the Old Boys Tennis Club. When I was little, you know, he was also one of the star players on the team.
Carter died in a car crash while on honeymoon in South Africa.
He passed away the year before you won your first slam at Wimbledon, obviously. What do you think he would have thought to see you here now with 20 Grand Slams? Okay. Sorry.
I hope he would be proud. I guess he didn't want me to be a wasted talent, so I guess it was somewhat of a wake-up call for me when he passed away, and I really started to train hard.
The biggest heartbreak on a tennis court?
Could they come any better on match point? That's enough. Federer finishes the match on his knees. Roger Federer is human after all. He's done it.
Probably Wimbledon 2008, just because the way it ended in the darkness was Rafa. There was so much on the line. It needed a winner. To play a champion like Rafael in the finals, of course, it means even more to me, equaling Bjorn as well.
I would also like to thank my competitors on the court. I was lucky enough to play so many epic matches that I will never forget. We battled fairly, with passion and intensity, and I always tried my best to respect the history of the game. I feel extremely grateful. We pushed each other, and together we took tennis to new levels. The Laver Cup next week in London will be my final ATP event. I will play more tennis in the future, of course, but just not in Grand Slams or on the tour.
I didn't want to miss the start, to be the one to blame, so I'm very happy how we played, and so much fun. Just the preparation with Rafa and going through the motions, talking tactics, talking about which side to play on, all these things are very special, and I'm happy that the one match we did play so far, we did win in our career, so I'm very happy.
I am the player that I am today because of him, and we played some thrilling matches over the last decade, and please give him a big hand, Roger Federer.
Look, I mean, he's very popular with all the players in the locker room. He's always unbelievably friendly. He's very, very loud. Makes a lot of noise in the locker room, like watching matches. He's always shouting and screaming at the TV and stuff.
And having Novak, Rafa and Andy there obviously adds even more to it all. It almost looks like I organized it this way, but I really didn't.
I am 41 years old. I've played more than 1,500 matches over 24 years. Tennis has treated me more generously than I ever would have dreamt, and now I must recognize when it is time to end my competitive career.
Roger Federer has confirmed his ranking as the #1 player in the world.
What a moment. Roger Federer has made history and won the US Open for the first time. 3 in a row for Roger Federer.
Chris, I think we can safely say that for 3 sets, this was a magical place to be.
That'll do. Federer claims Grand Slam title #7, and you wonder if we've just witnessed the start of a Grand Slam year. He has done it.
The inspiring feeling of walking into full stadiums and arenas has been one of the huge thrills in my life. Without you, those successes would have felt lonely rather than filled with joy and energy. I was given a special talent to play tennis, and I did it at a level that I never imagined for much longer than I ever thought possible. Finally, to the game of tennis.
Wow.
I love you and will never leave you.
That'll do it. After a fairy tale career, it has come to an end tonight.
My wife's been so supportive, and she could have stopped me long time ago, but she didn't. She kept me going and allowed me to play, so it's amazing. Thank you.